Howdy, y'all.
Hi. Oh my god, my leg is killing me, so I'm just sort of trying to find the sweet spot where it doesn't hurt so much. So there we go. Yep, I'm all wheeled in. I by myself. I wheeled myself in.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be. He can stream all by himself.
I'm independent. Don't help me! Don't help me!
He has to do it himself.
Digging a well, getting some water. There's so much water in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes, there is. Just another day over here, I guess.
But I wanted to come on just briefly. Can you hear me okay? I'm a little distant from the mic, but starlings, man. They fly from one to the next. You guys are starlings. Of course you're going to run into each other when you That's what I mean by starling. A starling isn't just, I don't mean it as an insult. A starling isn't just someone who comes in and watches. A starling is a group of people like the Merry Pranksters. They're here. Then they're there. You'll see the same names in the same places. They make their rounds. The starlings flying nest to nest. So one starling is shocked he saw another starling at a different nest. It's like, have you been paying attention, horse? Oh, this isn't YouTube we're talking about? Where did you, The short guys subreddit from when you were in Pygmies chat. Is this a screenshot? What are we talking about? There's already an inside thing going on. We want it to come on. Yes. Birds of a feather fly around in the same nests. They flock. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, they do.
So where were we? I was like,
just saying, hey.
Yeah, we're just saying, hey.
Yeah.
Now I'm supposed to go back on Thursday, so 2 days from now. You remind me, I got to call my insurance, my auto insurance, and see if they got all the final forms. I sent those back because yesterday was Monday; they were closed. So all right, this is the first day back. I got to call. Having a freaking national holiday on the Monday fucked everything up. And I paid bills. The little money I had, I paid bills last. I think it was like Thursday, 2 business days, which means next Tuesday, almost a week later. Because today, I guess tomorrow they're going to clear. Because Saturday, Sunday don't count. And Monday was a freaking happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody. Where would we be without the Reverend himself? Okay.
Yes.
The starlings are having a continued conversation from elsewhere. Oh. How does one confuse Rumble for Reddit? I'm confused here. Or said, I love how you always get these jobs that pay well and basically pay you to browse the internet and talk to people. I'm jelly. And if I were, I guess he's a Chad Light or a High Chin, whatever he is. And so congratulations. Yeah, I figured how many you pay for anything. I'm trying to apply for temporary disability. I tried to order some print cartridges, refillable print cartridges. Got a message saying the order's been canceled for some reason. So we need ink cartridges. This piece of shit printer. That's master. I'm crippled, man. You see my hands don't work.
And when we have a bunch of like walking canes that he uses to grab stuff.
You got them. You found them at different jobs.
Yeah, I did.
People leave them behind. You took them home.
I took them home, but I had one. And I was kind of like walking around, and he said, "Oh, don't do that. Don't do that." I said, "You don't like my cripple face?" And he cracked up laughing.
I don't think I said don't do that. I was laughing at how funny it was. Tell the truth.
Well, you were saying like you don't know how it is.
I said it joking. I started. I forget, buddy. If you're gonna lead it into a story, explain. You were playing around with a cane. You were in front of me. You were walking as if you were crippled. At any time, you could just stop doing that. I actually laughed. I cracked up laughing. I said, "You can stop any time. I'm actually stuck in this damn wheelchair." I found it very, very funny. And then it's like, but I guess people who are crippled get offended sometimes. But I thought that was hilarious. And you called it cripple face. Yes, but if you're gonna tell a story, you gotta lead into it. Come on, can't just jump. I'm trying to teach you how to do it.
You're too rigid. You gotta relax.
Anyway, Is that all we wanted to say? Anyway. What else is new? Okay, so you're saying some time ago you talked to people with audio or video, and somehow it ended up on Reddit or Rumble, and Horsehead found it. Well, share it with us, Horsehead. Let's all hear what Lone Hiker sounds like. No, and that's I spoke to my shrink today. I spoke to my shrink. I forget what it was. I think it was like late December after I got to the hospital. I'm kind of curtailing it with him, but I wanted to see him because I figured in my studio. I asked him his thoughts, and he's like, ooh. No, nothing from I'm just going to have to wait till the end of the month when we pay rent again. And I'm tempted to say, because the landlord's trying to be all legalese, like, he's like, oh, please respond to this email. Let me know you got it. And just because, you're paying rent for the next few months is no way an extension of the lease. Like, he's trying to be all legalese. And I feel like writing back, you still don't respond to me. Please respond. Lack of response isn't doing you any favors. Lack of response does not mean I agree to your, previous demands. My shrink was like, well, don't be so abrasive. Don't strong arm him. And I'm like, well. No, we're asking Horsehead to share what he came across. We're talking to Horsehead. Pay attention. Yeah, that's the update with the landlord. Nothing is the answer. What do you think, buddy?
Wish we heard back from him. I would like something a little more concrete.
Even the left one hurts. The left one. I think I rebandaged the right because it was really itchy. I still have the stitches. They're taking them out Thursday. They gave me plenty of bandage and dressing, so I took it out. I scratched. I would scratch. It would feel good at first. It would hurt, but then it would start itching again. Finally, the itching died down, so I rewrapped it. But now my foot is so sore. Even the left one is sore. It's like this is the heel. That's the ankle. I feel this like the spot in the bottom of my foot. It moves around. It's painful, and it it also sends and uncomfortable. And sends shoots up the leg. And, I can't move my toes on the right foot. I could try, but when I do, it puts pressure on the heel, not just the heel, like the actual sole of the foot, and it does not feel comfortable. Could still be due to residual swelling, or maybe something else was damaged, but they're so focused on the heel. The left one, I can move everything. It's just the ankle is sore. Oh, see, if you had to guess, when do you think you'll actually have to leave the house? That's a good question. What do you want? You want to fill that one? Move out of your knees.
Well, the landlord wanted April 1st.
Okay, first of all, you're panicking, You were a landlord. My shrink was even saying, "Can you try to fight it?" I'm like, yeah. I think by the time the landlord, if he were to take legal action, by the time he got something in the courts, it would already be July. But I counted July 1st. We got to try to be out of here by July. Now I'm starting to get the reality is this might take longer to heal. I might not be walking by July. I might still be fucked up. I don't know how bad this is going to be. Maybe I'll get some peace of mind on Thursday when I ask some questions.
Yep, I guess.
I know you're panicking. Oh no, you want to? It's like fuck him. You panic too easily at authority. I think you can disagree. What the landlord said. That's not what he asked. He knows what the landlord said. When do we think? I don't think we'll be out on time. What do you think? I'm gonna try to fight him. What do you think, Les? What do you think? Go ahead.
I don't even know.
Where's the only things when we move out of the house? Not what the landlord wants. You immediately respond with what the landlord wants. This enough.
And I was going to say we want that. You don't let me finish.
I already know what we want. What do you think realistically?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Buddy, give my other vape.
No, it's over there. Speaking of which,
broccoli. Especially with me being crippled. I was going to rent a truck, and he and I were going to move this furniture together, put stuff in storage, box things up. Now it's like we got to start making plans now. Where we're going to move to, and also how are we going to make plans to get out of here? Yes. I think they want to know what you think, that they're interested in your life. Is your life too? What do you think? You can be a little honest. Think what I'm not. We got to get out in March. We got to get up for the landlord gets us first. Oh no, you can be honest. If you feel that way, go ahead.
So we don't know what to expect. Can we just squat here and live here, and we're not going to be dragged out or locked out?
Well, remember my last email that he didn't respond to back in late December. I said, listen, We got to talk about the appliances, the fridge, the stove, the washer dryer. You don't own those. He didn't respond to that. So who knows what fucking game he thinks he's playing. But I'll have to start making plans to fight him somehow, like always. We don't have much to say. So we should stream. It feels like it's been a while, but I hobbled up the stairs, wherever it was, and then I got back down. It was like almost a week ago. I just can't fuck it. Right now, I'm actually in more pain now. It's actually getting worse.
That's not good. Yep, that's a damn good question. Or question. Yeah, I don't know.
Can't even print up a fucking application to fill out.
Yeah, we don't have the ink.
I think some of these places, like the place we looked at before my accident, they managed 2 properties, and one was nicer, one was kind of a dump. Both had the requirement of the 3 times the rent bullshit. But the girl was like, yeah, she kind of seemed to imply that they're much more lenient with the dumpier place.
Yeah.
So I guess some places might not. They might say that, but might be willing.
They might work with you to an extent.
But I feel I got to at least get temporary disability insurance, the TDI, or some. I have to have some kind of income. That's part of the problem too. I got to go to my other doctor on Monday. So I'm going to go to the orthopedic on Thursday. Got to go to Monday, have him fill out a form, which I can't even print, so he can fill out his part for the state to say that, yes, I'm disabled. Because I get I don't even have income right now. So how many?
Yeah, we have a lot of troubles.
Can't move my goddamn toes. This asshole piece of shit landlord. I blame him in part for this accident. What do you think? Yes. It's a bit of stress, the nervousness, yes. The rush. We got to start preparing for a fight with the landlord.
Yeah, I guess that's coming.
Oh, I haven't had a beer in a while. Last time I drank was when I streamed last, like 5 days ago, whatever it was.
Okay.
So this is my first beer. We're having a beer. We're finishing.
Yes, we are.
Depends on the sort of property you want to rent. But no, down here, central New Jersey, it's above that. It usually breaks 2. I did find a place for like $1,900. It's like a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, which might, it's like standalone, like it's like a split level. That's what we call it, side-by-side house. So maybe we should call them. But I don't know. I don't have a job. It's like, yeah, so it's
yes. Yeah. A lot of challenges.
Hacker Lewis, wonderful. You know who that is, right?
The
guy in Tennessee. That old guy in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember me. The son.
He was having a party one time when he was streaming or something.
I don't remember, buddy. I don't think he knows who Hacker Lewis is as Hacker. But he lives in a trailer.
Yeah. When you're good, you'll get this bed. Now here you go.
You have to go out and buy these for me because it was like I couldn't. You'll see a lot of that here too. I think the dumpier places you might get lucky with it too. Yeah, that's very common. And so I'm saying some of these places are almost as expensive as this place.
Yeah.
Sing with me real quick. Standing on the corner of 52nd and Broadway. Jump on everyone. Cars passing by, but none of them seem to go my way. New York City, well, I wish I was on the highway. Back to Olympia.
There's another song for you, started.
Something burning deep inside of me. Ran into 3 Puerto Ricans. These girls took us to the fun house where we played a lonely pinball machine. One more. Hanging on the corner of 52nd and Broadway. Cars passing by, but none of them seem to go my way. New York City, well, I wish I was on the highway. Back to Olympia. Good song, good album.
Head talent.
Yeah, skill. Same thing you are, incel, being incels and talking, hanging out with each other instead of with a girl. Speaking of girls, here's one for you. Ages.
Yes.
One more time. Hanging on the corner of 52nd and Broadway.
Yeah, we've had enough of that.
I agree. You flock together and you slop together. Yep. No, actually, I don't want to do this on stream, but let me at least prove a couple things to you. What the hell? Because I got to move. So here.
He's got to move.
Remember, I bought these guitar strings several years back and never bothered.
Yeah.
I bought them, thought about it, I forgot about it. Here's a capo I found. I found a capo and I got some strings. I'll show you. Part of me is tempted to be a Jew and just restring the one broken string, but I don't know if that's a good idea. It's hard to get out of here. Yours delicious. Feel the questions while I find the acoustic guitar.
Okay, let's see.
Hanging on the corner of 56.
Thank you, Thule. All right, so let us know when you pick that house.
Julie's buying a house.
Oh, no, that's Horsehead.
Oh. What are they doing now? They're renting temporarily?
Oh, that's a good point. Where you guys living now?
Extended stay? What?
Yeah, Airbnb, what's happening?
Dude, take this guitar. It's hard to roll with. Move it over there somewhere. This garbage can keeps getting. We're gonna find a spot for it. Well, I guess I need it here.
You moved the garbage.
Let me know when you're ready. You know the guitar?
I'm done with the guitar, yes.
Careful, you gotta watch when I cut. I'm dangerous. I am dangerous. I banged into your chair again. I rolled in here first, and he brought his chair. Can you get up and walk away while move the chair. There, well, it's a tight squeeze. Hanging on the corner. 15 degrees. That's another thing. Hold on, I'm not straight enough. Well, I was never straight enough, but I'm talking about the wheelchair. I can't get it perfectly, but I try to get it a little better. Okay, there we go. We got the damn guitar. Yeah, the guitar is more hassle than it's worth, I'm realizing.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right, where were we? You can click on it. Who's talking? House hunting. Okay, but where are you living? Extended stay? Did you get a short? Because most rentals want a year. Or are you renting a place on like a month-by-month basis or one of those extended stay hotels with a kitchen?
Did your new employer put you up somewhere?
Yeah, well, where are you staying now? Rafterman. He was here last time. Why do you appreciate him more, Lone Hiker? What is it about Rafterman that you find so alluring? Yes, we know it's expensive. You're not, when you're in a place like Los Angeles area, also Bay Area, and Portland to an extent, but definitely the whole SeaTac area. That's the West Coast. East Coast is probably, I would say, more expensive. The whole Boston down to DC thing, we're in the thick of very expensive. I know being from Texas, you might not realize just how expensive living on the coast is. Yeah. Thomas White, long time no see. Good to see you again. He's an Esther. We share some starlings. Good to see you. How's life in what's going on in Minnesota, right? Are you in the Twin Cities area? You seen any of these ice? I know you're in Minnesota. Have you seen any of these ice protests? Does Meebanks? I know Meebanks has a guitar. He played once, but most of his videos are him doing like AI arrangements. He's got musical talent, but when's the last time? Maybe I missed something. Does he play guitar? I haven't. Or does he stream? Is he hiding his streams? I haven't seen him play guitar since that one time he came on my stream. So, how often does he soothe you with his guitar? Yep, I called it extended stay hotel for Horsehead. Good luck. You might move in before we move out of this place. So yeah. You want to buy? You want to rent a place for like a year or something? Hell on wheels. First the car accident and now driving this thing around. Yes. Be careful when OC is on the road or right sitting right next to you. Yeah. Going negative Friday. I don't understand.
Temperature.
Oh, yeah. No, it's been bitterly cold. We had a couple days of snow. Wasn't a whole lot of snow, but it was one of those, prolonged. Like it started snowing in the early morning hours, snowed all day on and off, continued snowing. And the end result, I actually sent a picture to my buddies down under. And Donna was like, I've never seen snow like that. I sent her a picture of like the bushes out front. And I had to explain to her, it's not her fault. She doesn't understand how snow works. When it snows
and it remains cold, below freezing. Then it snows again. Then it snows again. When you've had 4 or 5 dumps of snow, and the weather dumps, and I said dumps, but and the weather never goes above freezing or barely above freezing. That snow piles up, so the bushes and the shrubs get just coated in snow. She was like, "Wow, is that a huge snowfall?" No, it's just layer upon layer upon layer, and it doesn't melt.
So for those of us who live in this kind of sort of environment, yeah, it's been fun. It's been snowier, fairly snowy year, not blizzard,
a colder winter,
not a dump, not colder and snowier, or wetter. Yeah. That's why I asked: were you going to rent one, or what was your plan, or lease, or not lease, but like what's it called? Like when you you rent from a bank to possibly buy, but not. Not quite that cold this far south. It'll probably be in the single digits. It'll feel like that.
Yeah.
They said with the wind chill, it'll feel like negatives.
Well, Thursday's supposed to be 45, so we're going to break on Thursday. Yeah.
Good. Your wife better get to cooking. She's not working. Has your wife thought about getting a part-time job, or is it too soon? Like, I'm not saying she's going to get a job tomorrow. Is she thinking of things she might want to do in the you're in Olympia, or I thought you were like in SeaTac? Well, hotels can be better than renting if you get a long-term rate. If you're just renting night by night and you end up living there for months, that's worse than renting. So it depends. Oh, he always wears sunglasses on stream.
Yep.
That's nothing new.
That's my thing.
Here, let's take them off and shoot. Oh, where'd you put? Are they there? Give me my sunglasses. We found mine. My brother dug some shit out. There they are. Yes, I got my sunglasses. These are actually my mother's from like the 70s. And I love them. Makes me look like Sir Elton. Hello. Hello. These are nice. Yeah, sunglasses on stream. Yep, culture shock. All right, so he's out in the suburbs, so he doesn't know what's going on with the ice stuff in the Twin Cities.
Like,
Gonna buy something. They are gonna buy something, of course. Okay. E-cigs are gay as fuck. Well,
do I look gay to you? Are you saying I look gay as fuck? You stop. No. I used to smoke real. It's every now and then, maybe you can buy a cigar and puff on it, but no, e-cigs are much better. And I think you're in your 30s. I'm in my 40s. These didn't exist until I was like well into my 30s. It's, I don't have to worry about, oh shit, I'm at work. I really need a cigarette, but it's overnight and the door's locked. I need to smoke. We hide in the bathroom. And just anytime, anywhere. And they don't smell like tobacco afterwards. So e-cigs are great.
oh, yeah. So it's not as bad. No, these are great. No, Thomas, I understand you don't watch too often. We moved our mother into a place, our mother and father, after we got out of the facility, into a place, like a senior place. They have no money. They live in a 1-bedroom shit dump that's rent controlled because all they have is their Social Security. Do you not understand us or our story? No, you clearly don't. Because what's his name? DBF. When he said the same thing. Why can't you move in with your mother? It's like, do people not follow our stories? Well, maybe not you, Thomas, but Christ, our parents have nothing. They're bankrupt pieces of shit. We're on our own, man. We don't have the luxury of moving back to the lily white suburbs in mommy's house. Yeah.
Not an option.
Did Horsehead ever claim that? I don't know. Maybe he did.
I don't recall.
He moved to Europe if Trump got reelected. In Olympia. I should look at my shrink was like, any work you can. I'm like, how am I supposed to work? Maybe you can find like one of those writing jobs. And a lot of those are scams. So let me know if you are any of those legit. I can, even if it's only like a pittance, can I get paid like $50 for writing some articles or something? Because very little else I can do in this fucking chair while I'm waiting for temporary disability. Yes, I'm Elton Maxon. What Elton song do I want to sing? Ooh, ooh, nobody knows it when I was down. Okay. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows. Right from the start, give you my heart. Oh, give you my heart.
I guess coming from Texas, it would seem that way. But and even though the West Coast is different than the East Coast, life on the coast is different than the interior. So you're finding out what it's like to live in an expensive but more liberal coastal environment. Right?
More diverse.
Well, that too. We were in Olympia, but that was like 30 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
The food is fantastic. That's interesting. What do you mean by food? What's the cuisine like there that's different? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, what are you getting that you didn't get before?
I'm behind in chat. Where are we?
Let's see.
Well, there's Vancouver, Washington, and Vancouver, British Columbia, both named after the explorer, but he's on the American side. He's in Washington State, not in Canada. Different country, different laws, different everything. It's still the US of A.
That's interesting.
Where I was struck down. I'm just going to jump. If someone says something important, come back to it.
Better Mexican food than Abilene, Texas.
That's, yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Well, if you go over the mountains, over the Cascades, most of eastern and central Washington is very right wing, but that's the desert. You're on the left coast there. So, yes.
You should look up Greater Idaho one of these days. Like some people want Idaho to get bigger, but
what about Cascadia?
Oh yeah, there's that. We discussed that before.
There are people who believe the Pacific Northwest, like Washington, Oregon, parts of Idaho, parts of Northern California, should form their own country. Cascadia. You're in the heart of Cascadia. Cascadia. And we'll open up another beer. Yes, okay. Ooh, nobody knows it. Nobody knows. When I was down, I was your clown right from the start. You gave me my heart. Ooh, gave me your heart. And now, well, Cascadia in the broadest sense is a poetic term for the Cascade Mountain Range. Like Appalachia or Appalachia for the Appalachians. Same thing. Instead of saying in the Cascades, Cascadia in the broadest sense just means in and around the Cascadian Mountains. But there was, among some minority group, a push to become their own country called Cascadia after the mountains. Just Cascadia, like Appalachia. It just refers to the region containing those mountains. Well, Totem, he actually did the opposite. He left a red state for a blue state. But either way, that was, But you're right. Most are moving to more from blue to red. Horse went the opposite way. Wow. Got to be careful. Because I've been out there and I've seen Mount Rainier. I actually went to Mount Rainier National Park. They showed you this like film strip. And then you're sitting in this little theater watching this film strip. The projection screen goes up and the curtains open and the windows, there's Mount Rainier right there. And they've been saying, I mean, this might not happen, but like, what's it called? Mount St. Helens, they think Rainier will blow next. They just don't know when. So be careful. Ooh. All right. Okay. Have we established all there is to establish? Have we said all there is to say? Oh, the guitar. I was going to do something with the guitar. That's right. When my brother gets back, I'll look at the guitar. It is. I'll see if my brother remembers that. We got the Columbia River. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Your power is turning our darkness to dawn. So roll on, Columbia, roll on. Remember that time we were at Mount Rainier and we're in this theater and they had the projection screen went up and the curtains opened and right outside the windows there was Mount Rainier. It was like a brilliant ending to that. It was well done. An Olympic State National Park or National Forest.
I'll take a quick piss. I was going to do something with the guitar.
Okay.
I should have done it before you sat back down.
Live and learn, buddy.
I think I can get out now. Where did I don't know where Me Banks, he played his in and out game. What's his name? Lone Hiker needs to elaborate. You mentioned something about
Me Banks playing guitar. Was that just speaking poetically off the cuff, or has he been playing guitar? I'd like him to come on and play guitar then instead of me. I'm rusty.
Yeah, sick piss. I'll do it.
by piss. I'm going to find a jug to piss in. Not too pretty on camera. Do you want to field it for now, or no? You want to take a 60-second timeout?
No, I'll see what's what. Ah, yes, all new topography. Very nice, Horsehead. Well, Totem, that's quite the question.
What's he asking?
Says, why are people leaving blue states if they are so great?
I used to try to answer the best of your ability.
Yeah, throwing around the word great, that's open to interpretation. But the blue states have heavy taxes and heavy regulation. That's what people are fleeing the most. You doing all right?
Talking to me?
Yeah, whatever.
I'm fine. Any help, I'll call.
Yep. All right. That's quite the mistake to make, Lone Hiker. Could you elaborate? I mean, what did you really mean? Don't be coy now. Yeah, Horsehead knows. Well, there's that. Plus, there's no lack of infrastructure connectivity, so to speak.
What are you talking about? Is there anything worth
When you click on the Lone Hiker, you kind of...
Well, it's one thing to get confused.
You play guitar, right? Oh, bass. Forgot. Yeah, Thule, you play guitar. Oh, bass. But you said he soothes you with guitar. I guess you're just trying to make like a tongue-in-cheek off the cuff.
Was he? But he's aware that he...
Oh, so he's trying to cover something up.
He's backtracking.
Me Banks doesn't want us to know he's been playing guitar. Don't tell Occupational Click.
No, not that at all. No.
Did they come out? I don't know. I'm just seeing text. It off grids. I think he's trying to put those. Yeah,
it's supposed to be a picture. Yeah.
Now, when I try to quote it, it just gives me the.
Yes.
You got to remember, blue like a state can be blue or red generally, but it has areas that are more conservative than others. Upstate New York is much more conservative than the 5 boroughs or whatever. Yeah. So it depends where in the state. That's part of it. All right, yeah. If you ever need to, you come over here. It's one of these. Just for click around until you see it. You can always just. Have you noticed I haven't played this guitar in a long time? I think I loosened all the strings because one of them is broken. I forget which one. I think it's the 3rd string. The G, I think, is broken. Where's the B? I forget. One's broken. I must have loosened this up or it got knocked. It's dusty as hell. Yeah, clean it. So yeah, I sort of lost interest. Like I like the idea of guitar, but I lost interest. Is this not tightening? I can try to. I'm not going to tune it right now, but I'll try to. Let's see what I can do with the broken strings. This will be a test how well you can hear the sound. Can you hear it okay based on where the microphone is? Can you hear there's a sound being made? Is that really? Can we just hear it?
I guess they can.
How do you play Rock Lobster? I need the other string. Yeah, Rock Lobster. Anyway, I can mess around, but it's like what I have to do too in the wheelchair. I'll show you in a minute. Let's see. Plus, I'm thinking even though one string is broken, I should probably replace all of them. It's kind of boring watching someone tune the guitar. What else are they talking about while I do this?
Just crap.
There's really more of a test. I don't care if it sounds like shit. Can you actually hear the sound? Is it audible? Because I really sloppy. Hear that buzzing? Try to place. I clean this. Get it closer.
Then you can hear it.
Plus, I'm not sitting right. I'm in a wheelchair. I'll move it. So I'm playing softly. You can hear it okay? Or? I gotta try to. It's hard to do this when you're in a fucking wheelchair. What I would have to do, I'll show you real quick. Yes, I know it's detuned. Why do you always come in like it was just less than a minute ago? I said one string is broken, the rest were totally. I was just, Jesus fucking Christ. You know, you're about to get banned. You're pissing me off, but your buddy Lone Hiker is looking for you. And more importantly, I just a minute ago, I'm like this. These were all like loose, there, like this. They're all like this. See this? Needs to be tightened. Tight. One's broken. I was just messing around and real quickly tuning these two quickly just to get it. But yeah, so Christ, yeah, I just did this like not even 2 minutes ago. Anyway, right here, what I could do, and be careful, don't want to follow the chair. Want to follow? Don't clutter up the screen. I could always do this. I want to be careful because I don't want to trip and fall out. I got my put the brakes on. Most important thing. I got my brakes on. I can play Nirvana and I can pedal myself in the wheelchair. I guess this should, in theory, give me where do I put the picker? This should, in theory, give me a little more room. I don't know. I guess this is better. It's still weird. I'm in a chair. I got these leg things on, but I got to restring it. Here's where's the cape? Okay. I guess I'll do them all. I'll take these.
Yeah, take them
All off. Not now.
Wash the thing.
Let's see. Can I? Now I'm just playing experiment because these strings are coming off anyway. Or breaks, who cares? We'll just do background sound music. Not music, but background, just ambient noise. You talk about something else. I'll be the music in the background. This all sounds good. Oh, I'm glad this numbnuts is here. I want to show you guys something else unrelated to this. I'm glad Penny Pounder's here. All right, let's talk about this real quick. This is something I want to address. Now I'm missing my armrest, so I put this. Okay. All right, give me a. All right, so I'm going to share screen for a moment.
You have to have it open already.
I do. Oh, I guess I can't do this. I can't share. Where I want to damn. Oh well. All right, maybe. Yeah, I see what you mean. Give me a minute. Hold on. Give me here. Can't play any chords right now. It's all about the light. All right. So I'm using the Chrome browser. Chrome. I'm logged in as Occupational Click in YouTube and StreamYards in the Chrome browser. But I've opened up a Firefox browser where I'm not logged in because I want to show you guys something very important. Penny Pounder, I had blocked him some time ago, and I unblocked him. I didn't tell him. I unblocked him just to see how long it would take him to realize he'd been unblocked. So he's been unblocked, but I want to show you the reason why I blocked this account. He can come with the other account, the Ghost of Penny Pounder, where there are no games played. He played games with this account, and I want to show you guys why he got blocked. Because you keep asking me. So I'm going to block him again after this, but since he's here, I'll show you why this particular account, which I blocked and unblocked just to prove a point, needs to be blocked, because I'll show you whenever you're ready. Anyone paying attention? You want to watch me chew on the pick instead? Anyway, this is an old pick. I don't know. It's just pick's a pick, I guess. Here we go. All right. So, all right. Let's take a look. Pay attention. This really isn't for Penny Pounder. It's for the people watching. So, okay. So let me share screen. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look here. Why is this?
X out of that tab. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Do we share? Why didn't share screen? There we go. Okay. Here we go now. Okay. So this is. Wait a minute. What the fuck? This. Okay. No, this right now you're looking at where I'm logged in. If you look up top, you can see the purple O. This is, what do you call it? Chrome, where I'm logged in. So, but before I show you Chrome, let's go to let's go to where I'm not logged in Firefox. Here we go.
X out of this tab. There you go.
There you go. So this is Firefox. As you can see, I am not logged into Firefox. So let's take a look at Occupational Click on YouTube. Not logged in. Here's Occupational Click. You with me so far? Here's live. Here, I'm going to go back to my last live stream. Okay. So do we see all this? Are we all on the same page so far? So I'm not logged in here in, what's it called? Chrome. No, Firefox, whatever the other one is. Okay. So, you notice here I got 7 comments. Now what I can do, not logged in. I'm not logged in. I'm nobody. See, sign in. I'm not logged in. As a nobody, I can come up here. Doesn't matter if I say top or new. I can see any and all comments I want. Top, newest, doesn't matter. I can see everything. Here we have Matt Black, 77, who is destroyed by Foids. Then we've got a bunch of Penny Pounder. Not the Ghost of Penny Pounder, but Penny Pounder proper. And we got his buddy Quarter Pounder. We got,
DBF again. I can see everything. See, I can see Penny Pounder. I can see Penny Pounder, and I'm not logged in. See, I'm not logged in here. What? So we following?
Yes.
But now, what happens when I am logged in? What happens when I am logged in? What happens to Penny Pounder? Let's find out. Let's X out of this, and now let's do the same thing, but only in Chrome where I'm already logged in. Because you played games with your account, and that's why it's getting banned again. That's why. But let's just prove the point, because you're always saying, no, I didn't do anything. You did. Well, that's okay. So now we saw that in Firefox as a nobody, not logged in. I can see all. But when I'm signed into my own account, let's take a look here. Here we are again. Let's go back to that last stream. Notice I'm logged in. You see the purple O, I'm logged in. Again, we've got 7 comments. Let's read these 7 comments. Doesn't matter if you're newest or top, doesn't matter. Notice how I see DBF, I see dumb, I see DBF's reply to dumb, but that's all. I know, it doesn't matter if I do you. I know there are other replies. It's telling me there's 7, but I can't see the others. It's because our buddy, Penny Pounder, with his main account, is no longer visible to me. And therefore, anyone who replied to him is no longer visible to me. I can see it when I'm not logged in, but when I'm logged into my own account, Penny Pounder has it set up that I can't read his replies, which I don't think is right. I let him come. I let him participate. I let him, speak his mind, as stupid as it is. But I can't even have the luxury of being able to read what he wants to write to me. I got to be logged out to read Penny Pounder's comments. And that's just wrong. That's no good. So I don't know what Penny Pounder did with his account that I can't read his comments. And it's funny, it's my channel, but I guess he has it set up that I can't see anything he does. So only when I'm logged out do I know what his comments are. It'll tell me there's 7 comments, but no matter what I do, see, I'm sort by top, makes no difference. Somebody said sort by top, not by newest, or vice versa. It makes no difference. I can't see anything Penny Pounder says because he played games. So it's okay for him to block me. And I guess I have no choice, but that's how he wants it. I'll block it. It's out of my control. Oh, did it not show up? Do you not see any of that? Did I not share the right screen? Hold on. My apologies. Let's try it one more time. There it is. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Maybe didn't say I'm signed in with the purple O. I'm sorry, I should have checked. Before I was not signed in. Here I can see everything. Here I'm signed in. Can we see all this? I'm signed in, but when I go down here, let's take a look. I know I have 7 comments.
You don't see 7.
But I can see DBF, I can see dumb, but I can't see Penny Pounder or anything or anyone who replied to him. All of his comments have been blocked to me. Doesn't matter if I change from top view to newest view, makes no difference. So that's what I'm getting at. As you can see, before we saw all the comments, now I can't see his. So yeah, so that's why when people say, why did you block Penny or ban Penny? Penny is free to come here and speak his mind, but if he's not going to afford me the same freedom that I afford him, that's where we get the problem. So I just want to share this with everyone now since he's here. He'll have to get blocked. I'll probably block him when we're done with the stream. He can come back as Ghost to Penny Pounder because you can respond to me, but I can't respond back. I got to be logged out to read the comments. That's fucked up, I think. Words don't bother me. It's when I can't read them that I get bothered. So have I made my, my point?
Does everyone understand? Are there any questions?
Are there any questions? This is me not logged in. This is me logged in with my account. No, you idiot. He is free. And when he's free, I can't read anything he writes, which is a no-no. Either you make it so I can read your comments or you get banned again. If it's okay for you to put restrictions upon me, then you get restricted. Simple as that. God damn it, Rafter, man. You really are just... I agree. It's absolute garbage. Yep, Penny Pounder. He can come back with his other account, Ghost of Penny Pounder, that I can actually see the comments on. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. Notice how I could see all the comments when I wasn't logged in. As soon as I log in, everything he's written is hidden from me, no matter whether it's top view or newest. Because so I remember someone said,
look at top, not newest, or vice versa. And someone else laughed. Oh, excuse me. No. Have I enlightened you, retards?
Christ. Yes, he's hiding his comments for no reason.
I let him speak. He's free to speak his mind. By all means, say what you want, as stupid as it is. But when I can't read when you're hitting your comments for me, that's no good.
Exactly. Smelly pounder. Oh, he's hiding his comments from everybody? Because he didn't do it with the ghost account. Apparently you can. It's screwed up, isn't it?
He's doing something. Why, Penny?
Well,
Could you explain what you're doing and why? Oh, well, I guess not.
Actually, let me do this while we're talking about that. Let me try to tune up another string. Yeah, of course that tune. I don't recall detuning them so they were just loose. Was it not?
Who the hell knows what you did or didn't do? It's been sitting around.
Where's the broken string? Something's making this go buzz. See this? That buzz.
That sounds like an excuse, Penny.
There's the broken string. I'm actually a very good guitarist. I have a different style. I'm like Jandek. In fact, yes. Type in Jandek. Because I know these people are idiots. I'm Jandek. So it sounds like shit on purpose. I'm the new Jandek. Why is this stuck on?
Phil.
Yeah, somewhere's getting stuck. I'm just going to play in background with you. And it's really out of tune. I don't know. Why can't I read your comments when I'm logged in? What's the point of leaving comments if you can't read them? I don't understand.
He's blaming YouTube. He says YouTube flags him and does it.
So yeah, I'm rusty, but man, these strings are terribly. Can you hear the palm muting? Some people say I'm a no county runner. Play any more strings. Now, I don't have any filters on. I actually shut all filters off. Now, he did something so that I couldn't read his comments. Is that what you wanted? To hear me play sloppy, out of tuned guitar that hasn't been used? I was expecting more. Oh, when does the album drop? Since I'm not getting an encore, I figured guitar time is over forever.
OC played guitar.
We'll stick to singing instead. We're much better singers. Hanging on the corner of 52nd and Broadway. Well, yeah, it is. You know, Like after your base, we'll see if we can do a jam. Because I don't know if in order to do the bar chords or the cowboy open chords, I need more strings. I don't feel like playing them right now, so just doing some basic power chord shit. Happy? I get what you wanted. Again, we'll get this asshole up to speed one last time. Or maybe we won't.
No.
I got strings some time ago, just couldn't be bothered putting them on. And this is, I didn't use the capo. All right, maybe I'll play again in a minute. I'll put the capo on, see if the capo still works. But yeah, so I'll do it later if I feel like it. Or not. Buddy, the landlord's going to kick us out.
Here we are.
I might be permanently disabled. Let's just play guitar. Good time, Charlie used to call him. Now, see, I don't think it's a shadow ban because where was it? Because we can still read it when we're not logged in, or if I, so it's not like you're no one can see it. It's just there.
And then again, if you're shadow banned and no one can read your shit, then why even bothering replying? Everyone would be seeing this. And that what's his name? Quarter Pounder. That guy Quarter Pounder always says, "Hi, Penny." Here, let's take a look here. We can't see it here. We cannot see it here because I can't see his comments here because I'm logged in here. If you look up the top right at that purple O. But if we go back to the other one, did I close it? Damn. If we go back here, let's go back there for a minute. Share screen. Okay. Okay, now remember, hold on. Not logged in here. Sign in. 7 comments. I can see them all. And look, Quarter Pounder can reply to Penny. Hi, Penny. And even DBF can reply to Penny. Surrounded by thieves. See, never in hell when the company is good, says Penny Pounder. Surrounded by thieves, replies DBF. So they can see you, but I can't. I can see you now because I'm not signed in here. This is my other browser. But I can't see you when I'm logged into I can't see you on my own account. So that's a no-no. You know what I mean? That's bad. It's bad. What did Totem say? It's so smart. I don't have any filters on either. There's no filters. Well, you don't want to sit here and watch me put strings on. You don't want to sit through all that. That's boring watching someone tune a guitar.
You can do this on your own time, and the next time you stream, you could play guitar.
I got you. I should be scanning. I keep putting down.
Yeah, I know. You got work to do.
Yes.
Well, whether they're the same or not, they're different accounts, so they can see each other, and DBF can see Penny. So, it's Penny did something, so I can't read his comments. Says, why would everything be shadow banned? I can understand if there's a filter that blocks certain words, or why would everything he writes be, unavailable to me when I'm logged in? Clearly, he did something. So we were establishing this. I know these people are slow. There's some retardation ready to get through.
Beer is more important. Yes. All right. What else is new? Okay, so we showed the guitar. We showed how Penny Pounder has rigged his account so I can't read his shit. I keep losing my Elton John glasses. There. We saw the shades. Anyone want to come on, or are we winding down? We might be winding down. We want to come on an earlier time. My brother got home a little earlier today. He had a shorter day today. He's got to work later the next day or some shit. So we got home early. And what the hell? We're here.
Stream at a different time.
Yeah.
See some different people.
No, it's fascinating. What's most fascinating, this is what I love about you people, even you, Penny. You guys are regulars. Not just regulars, but you're here. Notice how some Starlings fly in and disappear like me Banks. And he disappears. Cassandra, it's been ages. She's gone. What's his name? Even Lone Hiker dips out. Oh,
Meatbank sues me with his guitar. What are you talking about? Oh, never mind. That's how these people are just like, oh, oh, oh. So at least two people are talking. I'll give you that. See, it's basically rent controlled. It's very cheap for here. That's why he wants to kick us out. He like 25 years ago, he charged my parents about $3,000, or it started like 2,000, went for $3,000, which nowadays a place like this would be like $4 something to rent. He tried to raise the rent during COVID. He raised it to like 34, which is expensive, but still fairly cheap for here. He's hoping we move out. So yeah, it's because plus we got to pay, we also pay the sewer bill. We get the yearly sewer bill. We cut it in quarters. We add that in. So it's like 33 something. Yeah, 33 something, which is actually, we can't afford that, but it's cheap for New Jersey.
For a house, that's
in New Jersey,
crazy.
it's cheap. Yeah, that's what it was. It was basically rent control, not literally, but no, it's actually more like 33 something. Plus rent and sewer. But this is rare. Like he didn't raise the rent in years. He's happy to have a body in here.
Yeah.
This was a money. Now he wants the house back. Not well. We're eating into his shit. Plus,
My savings have taken a hit.
and that's actually cheap for. He's saying, "Holy hell!" That's actually cheap for.
That is, it's cheap to have a whole house because a lot of the condos and apartments I've been looking at are like $2,900, maybe close to $3,000 just for 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. So, yeah.
But we're not going to be here much longer. Plus, but that's why this thing. We got to move out. We got to find a place that's smaller and cheaper. But a lot of these cheaper places aren't much cheaper. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't want to waste your money. We're blowing through your money.
Even if the landlord extends, okay, guys, I give you 6 more months, I'm gonna run out of money.
Yeah,
we can't.
Get out anyway.
Even if you said, guys, leave whenever you want, we would have to leave.
First, you just said even if the landlord. Get right down to the heart of the matter. Even if you don't love me, and breathe again. Anyway, no, we gotta get it anyway. With the landlord, it's more of a fuck you. You don't give us an ultimatum. We work together, you piece of shit. And you can see I'm crippled. But yes, we gotta get it anyway. We gotta figure out what we're doing. That was the plan all along to move out this spring. I didn't think I'd be in an accident. I was going to we were going to rent a truck, move shit out. We wanted to get out regardless. I just like the landlord saying, even though we're almost at the end, let's up the date and burn the house down, metaphorically speaking. It's like, go fuck yourself. We're nearing the end, you piece of shit. That's Don Henley mixed with some Tony Braxton. Because, even if I was singing with Dumb the other night. And Dumb sang that song to me. And the way he sang it, I'm like, the Henley song, I'm like, reminds me of like Tony Braxton. If I never feel your tender lips again, if I never hear I love you now and then I promise you that I shall never breathe again. Even if you. I never realized how similar those songs were. So you can thank James for singing Don Henley. It reminded me of the Tony Braxton song. No, he's running through his savings for years. He didn't really spend much. He doesn't buy vape. He basically just, what do?
I have no friends, no social life, no girlfriend, so I managed to save a decent amount of
cash.
Now
we're burning your savings.
Pissed away so we can live here.
Yes. Oh, by the way, when you were cleaning my room when I was in the hospital to make my landlord, did you find a little amp, like a little tiny amp? Did you find that? It was by
that does sound somewhat familiar.
Yeah, it's like
it's in your room somewhere.
You don't lose it because I can use that instead of finding my regular size amp. I can use my mini amp, plug it in, I got a little amp somewhere. I haven't plugged in years. Do I have any freaking cords? Electric connector cords. Horsehead spends more than he makes.
Horsehead has a kid that he has to care for,
and a wife's got expensive habits. Yes. She needs her shopping sprees every couple weeks, or else the marriage may fall apart.
See, she needs her massages twice a week just to get through life.
Guillermo, the pool boy, has to come over and work his magic. While she's out shopping, Guillermo comes over. We're fucking with you, horse. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the... Oh yeah, I forgot we have a Guillermo. I haven't seen him in a long time.
yeah.
I just meant like the pool boy. Yes, I'm here to clean your pool. There's the movie The Birdcage. What's his name? Azaria, who does the voice of Mo on The Simpsons. He played like the like I guess the butler maid servant. Like I don't want you to go. I picture like something like that. Now, Rafterman, let's understand. He wants, I don't know what he wants to do. He wants to sell the house or move back in. He's old. He's my parents' age. He's mid-70s. He's got his own plans, which he didn't, it was in November. He said, hey, we'd like to come in December. And I broke the ice. I said, what are your fucking plans? Well, we want to kind of move back in for a bit, fix the house, sell it. He wants to flip and sell. He thinks he can get a lot more if he flips. Apparently he wants to live here while he tries to flip it. So I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm like, so it's not just about the money anymore. He just wants out because they're old. Who knows? He can drop dead tomorrow. So I guess he doesn't care anymore about. For years, he liked having a stable body because he never lived here. He always rented this house out. Before we moved in, there were a bunch of different people in and out. He was happy with the fact that we were like permanent tenants. He had a permanent source of income. Now he's past being a landlord. He doesn't want the responsibility anymore. He wants to dump this place. I understand, but he wants us out sooner. Yeah. Well, that's another thing. When he first said all this, even before my accident, I'm like, you expect us to move out in winter, you stupid retard? What the fuck? You're fucked up. I'm like, so you can't demand this. What? You want to move out in February? What are you fucking nuts? That I guess. Yeah,
that's messed up.
Yes, he should. He's a fucking asshole. And I will fight him. I don't give a fucking principle. We don't waste your money, but it's like, you can't kick us. I go fuck yourself. I haven't told him. I said July 1st. If we're out sooner, great. But it's, I might have to be more direct. My shrink rather was like, well, don't try to strong arm him. But I feel like saying, listen, can you please reply? You haven't replied to my emails. Silence doesn't mitigate or change anything. You're gonna respond, and I'm actually right. You want to kick and cripple out in the winter isn't going to look good. You know, there are more laws than you realize. I'm tempted to just stick it to him because he's being an ass. We answered this question before. Short answer is no, not really. We got to wait. You got to apply to places and wait. Yeah. I don't know, Rafter man. Why didn't you move to Inner Harbor, Baltimore? Actually, in a way, even though Jersey's not that big, it'd be like if I said to you, well, you live in Bel Air? Why don't you move to Hagerstown? It's like, it's a bit out there. You know, your job, well, you work from home, so I guess you can move anywhere. But it's like his job, you can't move down to Camden and try to commute back up here. Even if it wasn't a shithole, it's a little too far out of range. You got to figure in geography. You were saying something about going further afield.
Yeah, I thought we might have to just get set up somewhere, make a long commute for a short while, and then, quit our jobs and start fresh somewhere farther away.
Well, Penny, why don't you ask that? No, side note. Why don't you leave a comment? I'll respond to your comment if I can read it. Why don't you leave it as a comment? Ask me that question as a comment. I don't think he's going on a lawsuit, is he? When he tries to kick out a stinky cripple from his house with short notice. So I think. Plus, I told him we'll still pay you rent while we're here. It's not like we're not paying him rent. He just wants us out so we can sell the house or do something with the house.
Yes,
so we made that clear.
We will pay rent.
Well, I mean, he'll get a rent check. My brother, yes. Well, you will pay rent on my behalf and thank me for the privilege of doing so.
You need a place to stream for the Starlings. How dare I try to deprive you of that?
I mean, this house needs so much work. Is this fucking cheapskate piece of shit he didn't put any work into this house. We did minor repairs. The heat works, thank Christ. He needs a new air conditioner. Air conditioner stopped working years ago. We just don't use it. He needs a new roof. He's got so much to do. Even if we move out tomorrow, first of all, there's ice and snow on the ground. He couldn't do a new roof right now. Roofers don't work in the winter when there's fucking snow and I mean, so right off the bat,
not much work can get done until May.
So the whole idea is we want you out now so you can get a jump start. No, you couldn't even get a jump start. He's a fucking moron. I don't care if you can. The answer is, should you? Yes. Exactly. He'll have to evict me. If we're still here, after the April, I'll just say evict me. I'm not going to pay rent. Maybe I should put in a letter. So we'll keep paying you rent, but if you don't respond to me, then we'll pay rent through April, and then we'll just stay here as squatters until you fucking acknowledge me, you piece of shit, and you can try to evict me. Not that I want to be here forever. He's being an ass. After years and years of, he just doesn't give a shit anymore. He's old. He's thinking about his own fucking mortality.
Yes.
Possibly, but now things are complicated because I'm in a wheelchair. I thought about that back in November. I'm like, we got to move out. Maybe we can stay in a hotel for a few months until we find a place. But now how much is getting out of a hotel, extended stay hotel with those stairs and shit in this crippled state? I need me to heal. Yeah. It's good. I'm glad we get some thoughts out, some ideas.
Yes.
I actually even wrote a song about it.
Dear God.
Actually, all kidding aside, I say about my mother. I'd like to play a song for you that my mother wrote for me on the day I was born. The very day I was born after going through labor. Here's the song she wrote for me, her pride and joy. I thought that joke was funny. Sorry.
You're the only one who did.
Come in. I'm going to play some Jandek in the background. While what else do we have to talk about here? Actually, that's not true. A lot of those, ask course, maybe I'm wrong. A lot traditionally, maybe things have changed. Extended stay hotels, the extended ones, did not have elevators. They're like detached buildings, like almost like apartment units, and you'd have stairs, and you'd be lucky to get a ground floor. There's usually, it's like 3-4 stories, and no, I don't recall an elevator. We were between houses once when we were teenagers, and it didn't have an elevator at the time.
What's up, Little Doom? We can only hope, Totem.
How's at the beginning of Karma Chameleon? Okay. Okay. They're impressed with the guitar. They're impressed with the landlord and the situation, how OC's taking care of it. They're impressed by, oh, now you spelled it out for us. We were retards. Now we see how Penny Pounder blocked comments. Okay,
Plays games.
Yes.
Is that recycle over there?
Yes. Doing what? That's my shrink said the same thing. I said, okay, doing what? Get me a job working from home. I asked Horshead, where's the place your wife works for? But of course, he doesn't want to tell me because that might be more competition. I can't, like, I'm not a web designer, so I can't do what you do. Cry, baby. I just want to play that. Cry, baby, cry. Make your mother sigh. She's old enough to know better. So cry, baby, cry. What would you get pulled into? We were talking about you. Your ears started ringing, you son of a bitch. Well, is there like a website you can go to find these agencies? Tell us. Tell me. Tell me now. You of my own mother. You remind me of my father. Maybe we're a match made in heaven. They're happily married after 40 some odd years, almost 50 years. You and I could be good together. I'm like mom. You're like dad. Now, I'm not asking for a sample for work. I'm saying, how do you find these places you can write articles for? That's true. AI is taking over. Cassandra is comparable. Like I said, the one I did give you a criticism. No, I'm sorry. I gave you a compliment. I criticized them. Cassandra, Me Banks, Thule to an extent, and even Lone Hiker. Dip in, dip out. When you ask them a simple question, they don't answer. So they flew the coop. They flew away. Well, these are supposed to be a remote work from home job. So how do you know these people who work there? That's fine. I write whatever they want me to write. I answer your simple questions. I have just been working. I'm sorry. Well, no, the question wasn't from me. It was from your buddy Penny Pounder. You said, "What happened to Cass?" And that was your cue, Cassandra, to say, "I'm here, Penny. Sorry you missed me." You didn't respond to Penny Pounder. Nepo baby. Exactly. Only way to get him. Should get a job. Well, I can't work at your place because I can't go. I can be a cashier, so that's just. Yeah. There. This is a guitar, out of tune and fucked up. This is how we perform. You don't have to be embarrassed. You just sort of think of something funky. Amazing how buzzy it is. You know how buzzy it is? Buzz. What else I want to play? I can't think of anything I want to play. Here come the weekend. Here come the weekend. Going back, listen, how is the sound? This is really about the sound quality of the fucking microphone. No one's giving me a straight answer. No one's giving me any guitar feedback. Mic sounds fine. Good. All right. What else are we going to do? We're taking a call. Brother Click is here. We don't have to, but I'm up for it, you know. See, that doesn't matter if it sounds like shit as long as you can hear it. That's a performance. In fact, can I get an applause? Can I get, buddy, they're not applauding for me. Can you applaud me?
Is there applause here?
No, they got to applaud. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One more time. Thank you. Lovely. Exactly. It's the strings. Not my shitty musicianship. It's the strings. The string. No, the strings are fucked. Those are. You see how fucked up they are. I'll restring it at some point. It's the strings. It's the reed. I like to see you play. Who wants Brother Click to play? Anyone? Seriously, does Brother Click want to? You want to put your money where you're. Let's see you try to work this piece of shit guitar. He's closer to it. See how it sounds.
Why are you playing this shit? I didn't tune these.
Okay.
These are your 3 options. That should be simple. 6 is too much for you. They want to see you. Okay.
There we go.
That's it? It's a big encore. Well, with practice, one of these days, I hope to be as good as him. He's not. One of these days, to practice more and more, and he shows me his tricks, I can be better. I can be a better guitarist. My goal is to be just like my brother when it comes to playing guitar. Yes. All right, I suck. The strings are perfect. It's just me. Okay, you don't have to show. You've proven you're here. It's okay. Cassandra once said, I said, oh, you should come on and play some keyboard. She's like, why? You're forcing me to perform. I'm like, Christ. Oh, Christ. It's like it became a thing. She made it a thing because she was looking for an out. Penny Pounder's the opposite. Can't seem to get rid of him, but I can scratch. The stitches, even though I'm bandaged up, stitches, itches. I'm using the pick. I'm using the pick to scratch my... Well, no, here, look. I'll show them. I will show them.
They don't need to see this.
They're not seeing anything. I'm bandaged up. Stitches are right about here. I'm just using the pick to kind of scratch there.
You still don't see.
It's not like I'm, taking the bandages off, sticking the pick in my, open wound. Yeah, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. No, it's like you weren't even seeing it. I was doing it on the table.
See why it.
There's nothing to even see.
Calm your ass.
No, I don't even see you, fuck.
No.
You're just pissed because you're just pissed because you're rusty at guitar and you're not as good as you were, and Okay. Give one more go.
Do we still have a recorder somewhere? We'll try that next time.
I was playing Rock Lobster. Yeah.
How was Africa, Totem? You never got back to us about that.
He blessed the rains down in Africa. Oh, my right foot's kind of hurting now. It's itchy now. It's like painful. Well, we need more information.
Yes.
He'll play guitar while I slap the belly. Well, we'll rehearse for next time.
Very nice.
This is a guitar.
Yes, it is.
Is that all? Anything else we need to discuss or go through?
Let's see what pops up.
I'm gonna lock my chair. Don't slide too much as I lean back.
Oh, yes.
No, not yet. When the questions start getting repetitive, it's time to.
Yeah, we've already.
That's nothing. One other thing, it's like it's tax season's coming up. All the tax documents are slowly trickling in.
Yeah, we gotta take care of that.
Taxes. It's like it's a fucker. Why? It's like he wants to fuck. I'm gonna fight him. I'll fight him.
Yeah.
I might slip and fall. I'll go, oh, I don't really go.
Help! I fall and I can't get up.
My ass is kind of slipping down. I'm raising my right leg. It's kind of stiff. There will be arthritis from this. All right, give yourself 30 seconds. See if there's anything they want to say, or we'll just wind it down. I was hoping for a little more because we're both here. It's earlier.
Yeah, no. Whatever.
You go watch Jeopardy or something. I don't know.
We'll see.
I explained this. Something. Maybe you can print that up. Yes, I applied. The last thing after you apply, it says congratulations. Print this page and bring it to your doctor. There's a special code. He's got to fill out his portion on the internet. So I got to print that. And our printer isn't working because we need more cartridges, and the cartridges dry out quickly. So I was getting those refillable ones, but the order was canceled. So yeah, it's
a whole bunch of headaches.
It's a whole clusterfuck.
Yes.
Last thing I'm going to do is say, does Rafterman want to come on and play guitar for us? Because show us how it's done. Take us to school.
Yes.
I'll bring you on for like 15, 20 minutes. You can play a song or two.
Put us in our respective places, Rafterman.
Think about it. All right, so I guess that's it. Oh,
Yep.
hold on. Hold on, this thing. Okay. I mean, it's a shame. When everything gets silent, everyone's all like, oh, oh. So I could go a little long. I could go like 8:30 or something, but it's like, there's just nothing to talk about anymore.
Now we can just sit here and stare at the camera. But yeah.
No. No, I was asking Rafterman to come on and play some guitar. I didn't expect you. Well, I thought you were at work. I wouldn't expect you to come on at work. Plus, you're driving. No, I was asking for Rafterman to play guitar, but not even that. Does anyone want to say anything, or are we done here? Well, I sit around the couch in pain, flipping and turning and tossing. Yeah. It's called convalescing, recuperating. You live at home, you work from home. Where your guitar is what? Your mother's place? Where the fuck's your guitar? I don't know. I'm going to be busy all year.
Yeah, you have to get up, go to another room, and get the guitar. It's so hard, Rafterman. Come on.
I rolled over and got one.
Yeah, it might not be on you right now, but you can go get it.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm a cripple. And you're acting like you. Well, where the hell are you? You work from home. You don't have much of a life. Where are you right now?
Damn it, Rafterman. It's a cold, wintry night. Why the
Yeah,
hell
where the
aren't
hell
you
are
home?
you? It's bitterly cold out there. You're on a date? Because if you're on a date, why would you be talking to losers like us? So what are you doing? Possibly. But if it's a simulation, then it's real to us, is it?
Yeah, I know.
Well, who are you in the car with? How are you able to text and drive? Something's not right here.
Yeah, something's not
Rafterman's now being asked questions. He's all,
Yes.
I'm not home. I'm in the car. I leave the house sometimes. I'm driving. Oh, it's like.
Unless he's just sitting in his car for some reason in the driveway.
It's so funny because I'm not ready to get off yet. I can go to have another beer, but
Okay, yeah.
these people are disappointing me.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, these people are just disappointments. You people are nothing but disappointments. Garbage. Garbage.
Just like everything else in your life.
Yes, the simulation is set so that everything is garbage.
Garbage. You're done.
You're done. You're not disappointing. You're driving. So you get a pass.
Exactly.
Yes. I'm disappointed by all the garbage. I'm surrounded by too much garbage. Well, we're waiting.